Well, that broke. Look at that. It just gave up completely on the sleeve. Well, that is something. Well, that's why we don't buy cheap equipment, everybody. Well, good morning. Welcome back. Good to see you again. It's another warm day here in the gym, and after our good rest day yesterday, we are itching and ready to go. We had a nice rest day yesterday. We earned it. Took off both cardio and lifting, actually, for the first time in quite some time. I was pretty tired the day prior to the rest day. I gotta be honest, though, when I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning. It was a Sunday, and it was weird. It was really weird being up that early and not working out. I went to go play some video games, and that was great. But there was this nagging feeling in the back of my mind of like, you should do some cardio, you should do a little bit of cycling, you should do some stairmastering, and it just felt super odd to not do any of it. I felt very lazy, and that's a consistent feeling I have every time that I'm taking rest like that. I'm sure many of you struggle with the same thing, taking those rest days when you know you need them and forcing yourself to not do anything. It's tough. We got to fight the inner demons sometimes, but I know in my brain and in my heart that that was the right thing to do yesterday. So we'll live with it. We're fine with it. Today we're coming in and we've got a good arm day ahead of us. As you can see from today's workout, we're not doing anything too crazy here. We are just doing some basic arm exercises, really hammering home both the biceps and the triceps before we wrap up with some ab work. Now this is a new addition, this arm day, now that we're back to the PPL hypertrophy routine. Throwing in that arm day every three to 4 days, really an optional day entirely. We don't have to do it at all. We could just skip it if we're feeling like we hammered our arms well enough the days prior, and then go right back into the next PPL phase, the second half of that week or the first half, depending on where we're at in the overall schema of things. But I do like to throw it in here for a couple different reasons. It gives our, the rest of our major muscles a break, but I feel like our arms really can take a bit more of a beating than they're getting normally during the week-to-week stuff here. So it's good to have that day just to focus on that stuff. I might do some push-ups in between these biceps here. I think I just convinced myself to add in the push-ups anyway. We may even add in some flies when we're doing these skull crushers over here as well, because it's simple enough to throw in some dumbbell flies while we're doing those skull crushers. So expect to see me doing some deficit push-ups with our push-up bars, as well as those dumbbell flies, just to get in some extra volume on this day here. Make sure we're targeting those weak points and not leaving anything on the table. Our body can take some extra volume. It's certainly not going to just break down from it, and I think we'll be just fine. So let's get set up. Let's get ready for some bicep curls here. We got some easy bar cable curls is what we're going to be doing today. Make light work of this, but get in some good quality volume. I'll see you over there. Yeah, good. Set. Nice squeeze. Set 2 here. Those first 2 felt really good. Let's repeat it. Get a really good squeeze in the bicep here. Yeah, it's so good. So good. So we've been doing the running, which has been going pretty well. I've got some soreness in my heel, which is not uncommon to me. When I used to run, I had to have special inserts for my heels. I have pretty high arches. I meant to say arches, not on my heels. I don't have an arch in my heel at all. I have some pretty high arches, and that's where I've got that soreness and tenderness. And that's just my body, I have a feeling, getting back used to it. It literally feels like a muscle soreness, like we did a good workout. Gonna give that another day or two, see how that eases out. Let those DOMs go away before we try another run. So today we'll do some biking, and that'll be good for us. That'll be good. All right, let's take this all the way to 10 here. on this last set. RPE 10, baby. Oh, that's it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a good stretch. That's a really good stretch right there. Man, I gotta bring my towel out here. I'm starting to slip on this bench. I've got these rubber bands. They're actually meant for like holding down your beach towel. I'm gonna try them on here. I don't even know if they'll work that well, but we'll give them a shot. They might help us stop slipping. You could, of course, use your regular bands, but I don't want to waste those. Stretch those out. These were like $5. Let's try 2. Let's just see how that works for us. I mean, yeah, this should do something for now. We'll have to bring our towel back out tomorrow. I keep forgetting to do that. We put the towel down, we put those around the towel. One, I got these to literally stop the towel from falling all that much, but it also should go with some extra grip on there too. All right, third set. That's just a little bit of a difference, but it's a big one. It's a really big one. Well, that is something. I'll have to see if we caught it on instant replay, but look at that. This cheap little cap barbell, easy bar, the weld. It just gave up completely on the sleeve. It's actually very interesting. You could see there's like no weld at all right here. You know, a good, I don't know, 30%, a little bit over here too. A good 30% of this, honestly, almost half, is not even welded. Well, that broke. That's going to stop the weight from coming over. I don't know, I guess we could try some JB weld on there, but I don't think that'll last forever. Well, that's why we don't buy cheap equipment, everybody. But this barbell's lasted a good 4 years. All right, just couldn't deal with that sweaty seat rest anymore. It gets pretty warm out here. I sweat a lot. And this is actually a yoga towel. It's got little silicone grippies on the bottom of it. It stays pretty still on the bench. Problem is that it's like 8 feet long, so it hangs a lot. So these beach towel rubber bands are actually going to be a huge improvement. I don't know why I've never thought to buy something like that before, but when we were on that vacation in March, I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. I should buy a pack of those. That should do us. Should do us pretty well. Okay, time for some curls. Let's do it. Okay, stay in the bottom half of motion here. Yeah, good. Number 2 here. That first set was not very good as far as coming down far enough. I feel like we were probably stopping like right here. I don't know. I wasn't looking at myself at the camera. I was looking this way, but I want to make sure we're We're fully releasing that and getting a good hold here for a second before we bring it back up, and really letting this incline just completely release whatever momentum we've got built up right here, so that we can then not swing it up, but lift it up with good control and effort. Normally I like to give it a little bit of a hold and not let that tension go, but we're just experimenting here. Let's see what works for us. There we go. That's it. Yeah. These triceps are begging for some more work. Come on. Yeah. I'll tell you, man, I'm looking forward to this bulk. I am. I don't know why exactly, but I'm looking forward to actually executing on it, hitting it hard. And we've got some cool diet stuff that I'm thinking about trying too. Nothing like groundbreaking, but just really looking forward to finding and implementing some really good meals throughout the day and getting a little experimental with it, and not so, stock standard chicken and rice, crap ton of veggies to keep us full, that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll start making our own ice cream too to make sure we're hitting our macros, our total macros. Do it, last one here. Whew. All right, gang, that's all we got for today. I'm gonna finish up with some hanging leg raises here, get some ab work in, and that's gonna be it. Might even have enough time to get our spinning cardio out of the way before the day starts here. So this is where I bid you farewell. Thanks for showing up. Quick, easy arm day. Are arm days ever stressful? I don't think so. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. I feel like they're one of the least stressful, most easygoing, chillest workouts we can do in any given week. But let me know down in the comments. Maybe you've got a different day of the week that you prefer, whether it's arm day, leg day, chest, shoulders, whatever, back. You tell me what works for you best in that regard. Thanks for showing up, putting in the work day after day. That's what it takes. Don't forget that. Got to push through some of those days, but today, thankfully, we didn't have to push all that hard to get it moving, to really make some progress, and to feel pretty damn good too. I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves.